How did you secure initial funding or resources to get started? And what advice would you give others looking to raise capital for their
Their
venture?
ventures. Hmm.
Wow, that's a good question. I would probably say for me, starting out, there was really no money that I was able to raise or anything like that. I just did everything on my own. Thankfully for me as a writer, I need nothing but a computer and the internet. That was really it. And the blog site was free, so I was able to do that in social media and all those things, and that really propelled me into the place where I was at. And then once I got a couple of dollars, I was able to start thinking about other things that I wanted to do with it. So,
Right.
you know, any advice for anybody? For me, you use the resources that you have.
Hmm.
Hmm.
If you don't have many resources where you can actually spend, use the resources that you can use without having to spend
Hmm.
Right.
to bring some money to the table. For me, it was about using, the resources to turn writing into something that was profitable. And once I started getting paid for those articles, being able to put those dollars aside and then using them for the things that I wanted to do. Maybe getting a better website, maybe possibly inviting someone to write and paying them for it, maybe in any other project. So, a lot of times folks have to fundraise, and I know with a lot of folks that start a business, they're putting their own money out.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes.
Create avenues for you to have more income doing what you like to do, to sort of build on what it is that you're trying to do. I know that that's hard for some businesses, but like perfect example, I have a student, and she came to me and just showed me that she likes to take pictures, and she was taking pictures on her iPhone. And I said to her, seeing the passion that she had, I said, listen, how about you take pictures for me for, this Camden 2025 thing that I did? And I said, I'll pay you for those pictures. And she said, really? And I said, yeah, I'll pay you for those pictures. And she gave me about 50 pictures. I paid her $200
Uh-huh.
Right.
from the grant. And she was just like, wow, like I got paid for this. I said, absolutely. So I said, now what you do with that money is you're going to use that. You're going to, whatever other monies that you can gather yourself, and you're going to buy a camera for
Hmm.
yourself.
Right.
Lo and behold, I was able to have an exhibit with our pieces for Camden 2025 at a local photography studio, JPEG Jersey Photography Education Gallery
Hmm.
that's in Camden. And I was able to introduce her to the owner of the gallery,
Hmm.
who posted her pictures that she took from me around in the gallery.
Okay.
Nice.
And then he blessed her with her own camera. He gave her a
Wow.
camera. So it was just, now she didn't even
Oh.
have to use that money for that. I said, now go ahead and create a website, and now use that money for your website, and then start posting your pictures and build a portfolio on the website with the new camera that you got.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
so it's just, sometimes it's also being in the right place at the right time and having
Mhm.
someone that just believes in
Yeah.
what you're doing. First time I ever got paid, someone read an article that I wrote somewhere, that I wrote for free, and they said, wow, can you write about this? And I said, yeah, sure, I can write about it. Not even asking for money. She said, you know what, I'm going to pay you. No one gave me the money to pay you. I'm just going to pay you out my pocket because I believe in your talent and I want
Mhm.
to encourage you to keep going.
Wow.
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 And so a lot of times it's just, it's using your resources, but it's also just, God's blessing where
Yeah.
someone sees something in you, and then it's your job to see something in somebody else.
Hmm.
And just be encouraged, because if you believe in it, of course you got to put your blood, sweat, tears, sometimes your dollars
Yeah.
into what you're doing. But
Right.
also when other people see that as well, then
Yeah.
then you'd be surprised who latches on. So use your resources, create new revenue streams for yourself, preferably using the business that you're doing, and then just allow, not to be uber religious, but allow the favor of the
Yeah.
Almighty to come in
Yeah.
Right.
and do what it does.
And being in a position to receive.
Yeah.
receive
Yes.
advice.
Yeah.
Sometimes people
Yeah.
can be like, "No, I don't need. I can just do it." I'm like, "No, you don't see the
Yeah.
blessing in
Right, right.
what somebody's trying to tell you."
It's
That's right. That's right.
and that's so true because even our business, I won't go all into the details, but our business formed just by us showcasing our talents, our ability to do, and
Hmm.
someone blessed us to get into a
Mm,
position where
mm,
we were
Someone
able
did.
to therefore grow because we had
yeah.
nothing. And
Hmm.
then,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
we did have a plan. We did have our plan written out, how we wanted to run our business before we had anything. So the takeaway from this particular question is that, hey, just start. Start from where you're
Just
at. You don't
start.
have to
Right.
have
Just start.
everything in a row. Just start. You have
That's
the
right.
vision, start putting work to it and work with what you
That's
have
right.
Right.
until you can
That's
build up
right.
to those things. So
Right.
That's
start
right.
Just
people.
do it. That I
Hmm.
think that's one
Just
of
do it.
the well, just people on social media like, what are you waiting for? Like that you hear
Yeah.
all the quotes, what are you waiting for? Just do it. And
Just do it. Just,
just
I
do it.
mean, I hate to take, Nike's not sponsoring this thing, but I hate to say it, but if y'all like to, Nike, you can sponsor us.
You can
But yeah,
sponsor this,
just
right?
do it.
Absolutely.
Just do
Just
Just
do
it.
it.
do it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I think that people are afraid to just do it. I think
Yeah.
people are afraid. Maybe they've been shot down in the past,
Mhm.
or maybe someone said that that idea was stupid or anything like that. Sometimes you just not only just have to do it, but sometimes you just can't even tell folks. You just got to do it with the blinders on and just
Yeah.
go forward and don't worry about it.
Mhm.
Because again, to your point, you don't want to sing the woulda, coulda, shouldas.
Nah.
Right.
You want to say, even if you fail, I tried it. I tried it. I gave it
Right.
my best shot, and you know what? I can live with it not working out because I tried it.
Right.
Right. And that and never
Yeah.
no
And
regrets.